Alright. Do you have any hobbies?
Well, yes, I do. I like to make little things, miniatures. They're 1/12 scale, which means that they're 1 inch to 1 foot. So if something's a foot in real life, it's an inch in my hobby.
Okay. And what school did you go to, whether if it was like elementary or high school?
You want all of them or just one of them?
At least high school or elementary would work.
Okay, well, I went to Roosevelt Elementary School. That's the same school where my mother went to school, and your father went to kindergarten there. It's in West Dallas, Wisconsin, and it's not there anymore. I went on the internet and checked it out, and the school is gone.
And when were you born? Like exactly, like what year?
1946,
Okay, and when is your birthday?
May 23rd.
And what was your favorite grade in school and why?
My favorite grade was 3rd grade because I had this wonderful teacher that had been all over the world. She had taught in Japan and taught in other areas, and she just had so much to add to the regular curriculum. It was really an exciting year.
And what type of music do you like?
Rock and roll.
And
but not the Bob Dylan stuff.
Hey.
and in your opinion, what is your favorite type of candy?
My favorite type of candy? Ooh. I like all the fruit flavored stuff. But then again, I like pralines. But then again, I like chocolate. So I really don't have a favorite. They're all good.
And what restaurants were popular when you were a kid?
Oh my God, when I was a kid, there's no McDonald's, nothing like that. We went to a place called Dutchland Dairy, and they had George Webb hamburgers. Went in and bought a hamburger for 19 cents. Oh, and A&W drive-ins.
And what is your favorite type of animal and why?
Cats. But I like horses almost as much as I like cats. But since I can't have a horse, and I can have cats. Excuse me. I like them because they're loving, they're clean, you don't have to walk them, and they just bring a lot of pleasure to your life.
And what kind of music was popular like when you were like a kid?
Like a kid, like a teenage kid or a kid?
Somewhere like around that time, like whether it was like...
Okay, when I was a little kid, it was still like the 50s music, you know. But then Elvis began to come in when I was in my 5th or 6th grade, and the Beatles turned up when I was in my mid-teens, and I think that was the best. I really loved the Beatles.
And in your opinion, how do you think America has changed over the last 30 years?
You don't want to know that. How America has changed, okay. Well, there's a lot more roads, and there's a lot more poverty, and people dress very differently. But I think mainly there's a lot that's the same. People still love their country, they still love God, they still love each other. So there's a lot that's different, but there's a lot that'll always remain the same, I think.
And what job do you prefer exactly? Like, do you have like a special one that you might want to have, or like a one that you already have now? Or?
Retirement. That's the job I would love to have, so I could do all the things I really love to do instead of a job.
And Did you ever get braces when you were a kid or like child in general?
No, I got them when I was an adult. My parents couldn't afford braces, so when I was older, I got braces.
Okay, and currently, what is your favorite TV show?
The Big Bang Theory. Have you ever seen that?
No, I haven't.
It's really funny.
And what is your favorite type of like technology? Whether if it's like a tablet or like a computer or
Computer. Email. I love email. I love eBay too.
and in your opinion, which is probably kind of a hard one, but how do you think overall like the whole like world has kind of changed over the span of time?
Well, I grew up during the Cold War, and the Cold War is gone, and the Berlin Wall came down. With technology, we know much more about other people and what's going on in the world and stuff. And instead of just reading an opinion in a newspaper, you see it actually happening. I think that's what's changed the world an awful lot.
Okay, and what do you remember from like the 1960s? Like, what was like the most like fun thing or like most interesting thing you thought was in that time?
The 1960s. Well, Jeff Prentice was born. That was a pretty big deal. And that was exciting for me to become a mother. I think that's the most memorable thing that happened to me in the 60s.
And what is your favorite holiday?
Christmas.
And the last one.
Wait. Let me tell you
sorry.
why Christmas is my favorite holiday. Because I get to spend time with my family. We all get together and, we have breakfast together and we have dinner together, and it's just my favorite day of the year.
And the last question, in the eras present of 2013 or the past of which other time you thought, which time do you prefer?
I love right now. I think whatever time you're in is the best time. Take each day and live it to the fullest, and the past is past, and the present you don't know what's going to happen, so live each day and love it.
Alright, that's all I need to know.
Yay! Did I do okay?
Yeah.